So we have been talking about the factors that affect chemical reaction, and then we are talking about catalyst. You already know that catalyst is a substance that speed up the rate of chemical reaction. But in what way does catalyst do that? Now, catalyst allows reaction to happen faster. If they say speeding up the rate of chemical reaction, it means that what? It allows it to happen faster. And when it is happening faster, what does that mean? That means that what? It is increasing the rate of what? Of chemical reaction. Now, how does it do that? It does that by what? By finding a shortcut to lower what we call activation energy. To lower what we call activation energy, EA, activation energy. Now don't forget that activation energy, it is the amount of energy, minimum amount of energy, smallest, that what? That a reacting species needs for reaction to happen. Now, if catalyst is now coming in place to find shortcuts for reaction to happen, it means that it is finding a way around this what? Activation energy. Now, that is the case that happens in what we call cooking of beans. Where do we have potash inside beans for it to get done faster? It is because we feel that what we use nowadays is what? Is gas cylinder to cook. Now, we love beans because it is sweet, abi? So because beans is sweet, we need to find an alternative to do what? To cook our beans faster. If we don't have coal pots to burn our charcoal, chemical reaction also, don't forget, then we should find a way to use the same gas cylinder to cook using what we call what? Potash or can. Now, another way we can use catalyst. Now, that can potash is serving as a what? Catalyst. Now, don't forget that catalysts speed up those reactions and then they are not used up in the reaction. That is why we have stony particles in our what? In our beans or what? Or any draw soup. What is the way that we use them for? That is why we have stony particles in them after cooking them. They are the potash. They are not used up, but they speed up the chemical reaction. So what they do is that they lower activation energy, thereby increasing rate of chemical reaction. And don't forget that activation energy is the energy that they require for the completion. Now, they are passing around activation energy. They are looking for shortcuts. If this is activation energy, they are looking for shortcuts. See, which one is farther? You are going from A to B. And this is the one with catalyst. This is the one without catalyst. Which one gets there faster? You to be a judge. So that about catalyst in factors that affect rate of chemical reaction.